Bible verses for a confused mind. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Psalm 37, verse 23. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. Psalm 119, verse 18. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. James chapter 1, verse 5. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Matthew chapter 7, verse 5. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Psalm 19, verse 7. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. That the God of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of glory, may give unto you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of his calling, and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints. Ephesians chapter 1, verses 17 to 18. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12. Order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Psalm 119, verse 133. For God, who commanded the light to shine out of the darkness, hath shined in our hearts, to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. Psalm 32, verse 8. Show me thy ways, O Lord, teach me thy paths. Psalm 25, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord thy God, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. For this God is our God, forever and ever. He will be our guide, even unto death. Psalm 48, verse 14. The entrance of thy words giveth light, it giveth understanding unto the simple. Psalm 119, verse 130.